Okay, so one of my jobs today is digging out this thing. I think what I might do is trim it down to the ground so I can get to it properly to dig it out, I think. So I think that's going to be the best thing. Okay, so basically this bamboo's not actually too bad. This is a fairly small clump forming bamboo, as opposed to the ones that get quite tall and spread quite quickly. Although this one's obviously been here a while and had gotten quite large, on comparison to some of the larger ones that spread. Although, as you can see, I'm having a good old time digging it out. It's not as bad as some of the others. This one only gets to about sort of 5, maybe 6 foot high and stays in a fairly compact clump. So yeah, this one's not quite as bad as some of them. My advice would be, with regards to bamboo, obviously if you're looking to get some for your garden, or put one in your garden somewhere, obviously the ideal thing is to have it in a pot so you don't end up with this situation where it's getting out of hand. But I mean, obviously if you've got a garden that's large enough and you think you probably want to put one in the ground, obviously this type of bamboo's ideal as it doesn't spread out of control. Failing that, if you want to put one of the larger ones, I mean obviously some of them are quite nice, and if you've got room in your garden, I mean the advice would be to contain it somehow when you plant it. I've seen people bury a metal ring or square, or if you bury it down far enough, all the way round. I mean, bamboo's very shallow rooted. The roots don't go too deep. They tend to stay along the surface. So if you can somehow contain it in one spot so it doesn't escape, that actually works quite well. But obviously there's a bit of work and engineering that goes into that. But yeah, that would be my advice, because I've seen bamboos causing all sorts of mayhem in people's gardens, and even escaping out of the gardens and coming up in tarmac and all sorts of things. So yeah, it can be a real menace. So yeah, it's just thinking it through before you go ahead and plant something like that, because you can have problems later down the line. So yeah, just that would be my advice anyway. Never plant bamboo in your garden. Okay, so getting there. I think just sort of having to dig it out in clumps with me grub axe, really. It's so thick with roots, but I think I'm sort of halfway there, so hopefully this back bit might be a bit easier now I'm into it. But yeah, not the easiest job. And it's sort of brought on a bit of a sweat, I must admit. I'll be glad when this is done. Right, keep going. Okay, so I've just finished digging this monster out, and I think that's just about finished me off for the day. So yeah, just got to clear up now basically. So thank goodness that's over, and I don't think I'll be hurrying to do one of these again in a hurry. There we go. Right, just got to tidy up.